Hey y'all, it's Grace Field here, performer extraordinaire, and you are listening to Rock On Radio. Rock on.
Are we even on YouTube? Are we on YouTube? Oh, hello, YouTube. Welcome to Rock On Radio. It is I, your host, Danny Coleman, joined in studio by Engineer Arts.
Hello, and we could let anyone miss those dances.
Oh, yes, we could.
Oh, that's cool.
There's
Yes,
no fun in
very
that. There's
This is, well, that's
What else would you guys talk about? I'm sure there's plenty.
There's plenty going on.
Producer Claire.
Hello. Woo-hoo.
Was there jalapenos in that concoction that you were eating there?
No, I don't know what was in there, but there was something very hot at one point. But yes, my taco burrito bowl was very good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I had shrimp in it.
oh,
And that's all I'm going to say. And that's all you're going to say, too.
Wow, cut off at
I
the
am the
knees.
producer.
Produce some evidence of that.
Ready.
might as well start early.
Get it right out there.
This is Rolling Stones. I'm good. Where's Keith? Oh, Keith.
Uh-huh.
All right, never mind.
So what kind of world are we going to leave Keith Richards?
I know. We better start worrying.
Does it really matter?
Rock On Radio is brought to you by the letter P. No, Rock On Radio is brought to you by actress Eileen Sullivan, CPA Jody Weber,
Yeah, Jody.
Yeah, Jody.
O'Connor's American Bar and Grill, the official caterers of the Rock On Radio Christmas Spectacular,
Yes.
and all year
Right on
round.
the corner.
They-
Which is going to be here before you know
I
it.
know,
Oh,
December 22nd it is scheduled for.
Is there like 93 shopping days left?
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Somebody had to say it.
I guess. Who else is there? Oh, Johnny's Autoglass, John Alberici, Zen Archer Hot Sauce. We are the only radio program sponsored by a Grammy Award-winning hot sauce maker.
Mhm.
How's that for my
Wow.
radio voice?
That's pretty good. That's about it.
I might apply for a job with that voice.
Good. Good luck.
Think. Wow. All right. Let's see.
High tech.
Oh, high-tech electronics. That's right. Makers or purveyors of the safety and sound earbuds, which we give away at the Rock On Radio Happy Hour. Next happy hour, October 3rd, at the Nottingham Tavern, 9 Mercer Street in Hamilton Square.
Yes.
See?
I was
yes.
wrong. There's
Last but
100
not-
shopping days.
Christmas.
You were close.
Last but not
Well,
least.
93 for me. I'll run out of money by then. Let's see.
101 for me.
The Custom Candle Company of New York.
Yep.
They're also the makers of CBD Live Natural. They're the brokers for that. So you can check them out at either one of those websites. Custom Custom Candle
Shrimp lips?
Company of
Candle
New
lips?
York, NY. Liver lips.
Live it.
Liver lips. CBDLiveNatural.com.
That's
Correct. What else? Who else?
it. That's it.
That's it?
You got
Nobody else wants to sponsor us?
Not yet.
All right.
But-
Well,
but
if
if you do-
if any of you want to sponsor us, just go to cityofangelsnj.org. That's cityofangelsnj.org and make a donation, and I'll make you a sponsor for 30 days of this program. Just make sure you notate that you heard it on Rock On Radio somewhere in that in the memo section of the virtual check.
Yes.
Or what is it, Art?
Oh, I get little emails that say you received a donation.
Okay, so there you go. Rock On
Nice.
Radio.
I keep waiting for that like $2.2 million.
I keep
Never
trying to get it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
1.2 would be good.
We are coming to you live on coaradio.com as well as societybitesradio.com, BYTES.com. So, and you can hear us 7 days a week somewhere especially now on our new app.
especially constantly.
How is it? Tell them about the new app.
Actually, the new app, you can go to your favorite app store, and whether it's Android or Apple, and just search for COA Radio, and the app should pop up, and you can carry us in your pocket all the time.
Whoa.
Very low
That's
data,
cool.
right? Doesn't use
Very
a lot
low
of
data, yeah.
Okay. How'd the run go yesterday?
The run was good. I mean, it was a beautiful day. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't, real
Perfect to
cold.
run.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Awesome.
We had a pretty
Woo-hoo.
good turnout for,
Good. Yeah, we were sorry to miss
yeah,
it.
it was a nice.
We went last
We had
year.
Kevin Toft and the alternators.
I know.
Nice.
I'm well aware.
Dance while you run.
I did
Just
Just
time.
don't tell
while you run.
Danny.
I did time with Kevin.
He did time.
I did.
Is that like a drummer joke?
Oh, so you're A2, Brute. I see. All
I
right.
invited them.
Yeah, I know you did. Typical. Stack the deck.
I was looking for backup.
Stack the deck.
Exactly.
So, okay, what do we have going on today? We have a really big show tonight. Really big show. Coming to you live. We do have a big show tonight. At 7:30, we've got Dave the Rave with his rock and roll review. He's going to give us a show or two that we need to check out if we're going to be up in New York City or surrounding areas.
Yep.
So we got the North covered.
Yep.
With Dave the Rave. He made his debut last week.
You did a very good
He was a
job.
smashing pumpkin, a smashing hit. Everybody loved it. Then we have, I saw pumpkins today. Truckloads of them at a farm stand. Literally,
Farm
pickup
stand
truck
near you?
loads of pumpkins
Nice.
on my way down to the hinterlands in Atlantic City.
Nice.
So, okay. Yes.
There was nothing attached to that email you sent.
Which one? Hers? Oh, it
me
was
that-
when I sent it.
Give me that
All right,
CD.
I'll do it this way. I'll do it this way. Not a problem. Also, we have, what else do we have?
Just say.
Ooh, yes, at 7:45,
Mhm.
we have somebody who's on heavy rotation in on Outlaw Country on Sirius XM. He is got all kinds of interesting tunes,
Lyrics.
Yes. If you watch my Facebook Live video, you will hear some of them. But he will be here calling 7:45. Mr. Jesse Dayton is scheduled to call in. Woohoo! Yeah. And somewhere after 8 o'clock, we got either our lovely, beautiful, gorgeous friend Janet
Yes.
calling in.
Mhm.
The
Cafe Artiste.
cafe artiste
Mhm.
maven.
Maven.
She is the maven of cafe artiste.
Yes, she is.
Maybe Patillo or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard from Joe, but he might call in too. But they're both promoting the same event. So
Which is a big show at Cafe Artiste in
Lovers and Friends.
Yep, September 24th.
Mhm.
He's out of control.
He is.
Patillo is out of control.
He has a gig tonight, though. He's gigging, so if we can call in between.
What's he gonna play? Like 2 songs? He's done.
No, he's not. It's a good lineup, and you know it. Funny.
No, everybody knows it.
I know.
Joe and I give each other the business. So
No.
I had a good time jamming with him at Cafe
Yes, and you guys
Artiste.
did a nice job. Very nice.
Even though he openly admitted to the crowd of what was there that night, about 5,000
Yes.
at Cafe
At
Artiste,
least.
he came out and admitted that he was throwing me under the bus.
He did.
Came right out and said, I'm going to throw him under the bus.
Not cool.
And he did.
Right?
It's true to his word.
And he did. Threw me right under the bus.
Reliable.
I bounced back, though. I'm resilient.
Nice.
All right. Now, oh, yes. Earlier today, first of all, today is my son's birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yes, he is 27,
And he's an Iron
which
Man.
I'll never understand.
I was
because
27.
I'm
like
only
3
30.
times.
Dog years, right?
Dog.
Yeah, dog years. He is 27 today. And what does he do for his 27th birthday? He decides to run a half Ironman triathlon.
Oh, just a half?
Just a half.
Just
No big deal.
He
half
says to
Ironman.
me, he said to me, now, this is not going to mean anything to those of you who don't live in this area. But he says to me yesterday as he's driving down, he spent the night in Atlantic City, New Jersey,
Mhm.
because he had to be there at like 6 o'clock this morning for registration,
Mhm.
or 5:30, because the race started at 6:30.
Wow.
it was a 2 mile swim, or 1.5 to 2 mile swim, like a 53 or 63, no, 53 mile bike ride, and then a 13 mile run, a half marathon.
That's a half marathon.
That's a half marathon. That's a half triathlon. You combine those three. So
That's like a year's worth of exercise. For me.
he said to me, right? I don't think I've ever exercised that much yet. And he said to me yesterday when he called me, he said, Dad, he goes, I want to put something in perspective for you. Now, again, this doesn't mean anything unless you live in this area. He said, that's like driving from the Hamilton Marketplace, which is only 8 or 9 miles down the road here. He said, that's like driving from the Hamilton Marketplace to Atlantic City.
Wow.
I'm not doing that.
Mm.
I'm not even considering that.
Wow.
Good for him.
So how did they do it in a? I guess they did it in a circle. How do you bike 53
Well,
miles? And arrive
Well,
at
what
the
they
same
did
place?
was in Atlantic City, they had a couple of the streets were blocked off at certain
So they
times.
kept going.
And the run, they let you off in Ventnor.
Then they had to
Or
swim like
Margate.
63 miles to like Cuba and back.
It started at Bader Field in Atlantic City, and they had to
Oh,
jump in the
gotcha.
bay and swim
Ew.
around.
Where the
Yeah,
bicycles
that's what he
It's a little
said.
warm today.
All right. Yeah,
Today
right.
was a good day for
And they had to jump in the bay.
Low tide.
Then they got out and rode their bike. And I'm not sure where the bike course was, but they had to bring it back to Bader Field, which is where the run began.
Right. That
And
makes
then
sense.
they ran to the boardwalk and then down one side of Atlantic City's boardwalk. They had the boardwalk quartered off to a very, it's a pretty wide boardwalk,
Right.
which is probably about as wide as this, twice as wide as this room.
Yeah, I know, but with the tram cars, there's really no room.
Well, they had it all roped off Oceanside.
I was so complaining about that like my last time.
Yeah,
there.
they
I'm
don't
like,
stop.
I walk right down the middle as slow as I possibly can, and I let them be because that's the kind of guy I am, man. And I'm like,
Wow. Well, and with that, she is here. We are glad. I know absolutely nothing about this guest.
I
this
know.
evening.
My surprise. Surprise.
I
Surprise.
noticed her
like you would have read
surprise-
the notes if there was.
Yeah, that's true. This is true. I can't read. Do you ever notice her surprises always wind up with me in tears?
Yeah.
Hopefully good tears.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Tears of
most
joy.
of the time.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Tear gas.
Sprinklets.
We have Jackie June. That was a long intro to the show
So-
tonight.
No, that was great. I'm excited to be here.
It's usually only like 5 or 6 minutes.
It's all right.
Usually my guest will kick me under the table and push me. 'cause
I'm pretty
stuck.
polite.
Oh.
I'm pretty polite. I won't be doing any kicking
Till the end.
And
Yeah,
who,
maybe
As
later.
far as you know.
And
get to know
who
you.
have you brought with you?
This is my amazing friend Corey Hiltman, who plays for me a lot for live shows, and
Hey guys.
we've done some touring together. He's an amazing musician.
Yes, Corey.
Happy to be here.
Nice. Fantastic. I have to drink for a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay. All right.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it is coffee. Unfortunately, it's not Irish.
You think it's coffee.
Oh,
Wow.
I had last night. I was so well behaved this weekend. I had nothing alcoholic on Friday, and I had
I'm guessing look out this week.
He's on the
I had-
wagon.
2 shots of Jemison last night. That's it. I sipped them. They were Black Barrel in a snifter. Sifter.
Snifter and sneeze.
You sniffed some juice.
I sniffed it.
I just sniffed it.
Black Barrel's the way to go. Then.
I'm pretty hardcore. I'm hardcore. Pretty hardcore. All right.
I
All
would heard that.
right. All right. So
So
Jackie,
he didn't laugh at that one.
this is why I'm talking to Jackie. Drew. So tell us
Go right
about
ahead.
you. Where are you from?
So I currently live in South Amboy, New Jersey, originally from Toms River. So Jersey girl.
Yay.
Yeah.
South Amboy. South Amboy used to hold the record.
The most bars per square mile, and I know.
And I-
Wow.
They're so proud of it in the town too. They really are. They're like, we have so many bars. I'm like, yeah, but they're like the size of somebody's like bathroom. Most of them. They're really small and divey. And
I delivered every single one of them.
oh, did you?
As in, like, birth them?
As in-
Like,
Deliver a bar. Oh, deliver to a bar.
fair enough. Okay.
He's like, all right, let's just go. You see that look I got? Ooh.
I saw it.
Why? My
Carry on.
eyes bloodshot?
Carry on.
Anyway. No, when I was in high school, I used to go out as a helper on a liquor truck.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, yeah, it makes
sounds
sense
fun.
that you definitely were in
Deliver.
South Amboy.
And that was the run.
Yeah.
South Middlesex. So
sounds about right.
Old Bridge, the Amboys, Perth
Mhm.
Amboy, South Amboy,
Yeah.
Woodbridge, Sayreville,
Yeah.
Metuchen, Edison, Plainfield. I used to do all that stuff.
So you know the whole area. Very familiar.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
It's very exciting now.
Used
Let me
to
tell you.
deliver Sayre Bridge Liquors. You know what Sayre Bridge Liquors is right,
Maybe.
right where the bridge is. It goes from
Oh yeah, probably.
Sayreville into South Amboy.
There's so much
Quite
liquor.
a huge movie theater out there.
Yeah. Yeah. That
I
movie
used to be
theater.
a drive-in.
Driving when you
Was
go
it
over the
really?
bridge, and then you'd see the movie on the
Oh,
screen
that's.
as you
I
go
didn't
over.
know that. That's cool. I mean, it's just been sitting there abandoned for so long.
Now it's like
Yes.
Yeah.
it's like a dodecaplex or something. And
Yeah,
they put
it
a
has
whole
a
new movie
million
theater.
movies in there.
It doesn't
Yeah.
Anyway,
matter.
Yeah.
My sordid past is of no interest to you.
No, it's fascinating.
She thinks
no,
I'm-
it's not.
Did you hear that? She thinks I'm fascinating.
She did say that.
I did. Those were my words.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Have you been drinking?
Mm, maybe a little.
Good.
No, just some pumpkin spice latte.
Gotta get that
That'll
pumpkin.
do it.
Yeah, we
God.
stopped at Dunkin' on the way here.
Speaking of pumpkins,
Oh,
Yes.
I have a pumpkin donut in my bag.
Yeah.
That was on my way
Big
down
fans
to
of pumpkin.
on my way down to Atlantic City. I'm telling you, and they were some pretty big gourds too.
I'm ready for fall. I know people
Mm-hmm.
are fighting the fact that fall is coming, but I am embracing it.
You like fall?
I love the fall.
Me too.
I love the fall.
I see.
We don't get much of it, but what we do, I really, really try to embrace and enjoy.
I always seem to take the fall.
Oh,
Mhm.
it happens.
It does for a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about you, Jackie June.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are a vocalist. Do you play any instruments? Or?
I play a little piano, but mostly singer songwriter.
So you play the guitar.
No, I play a little piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you said mostly singer songwriter. That
All singing and songwriting coming out of the
oh,
vocals.
her, yeah, okay.
All of the-
All right. Now,
yeah, yeah.
when you say you play a little piano, that's kind of like being a little bit pregnant. You either play piano or you don't. So, what do you call a little piano?
I mean, I took lessons as a kid and
Okay.
I kind of picked it up. I still know how to basically read some music here and there. Yeah, I just don't, I generally don't play live for myself because I don't really feel confident enough to be able to do that. And I don't feel like I'm, as good as people like Corey. So,
She just likes to be up front and rocking, not no instrument, no matter. She just wants to
Focus.
yeah, exactly. That's a really good impression. Thanks, Corey.
Jackie June.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's really good.
Ooh, Jackie June.
It's nice. I like
Is
it.
that a song?
That's the sitcom coming out next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
the new
a-
Jackie June
Is it
sitcom.
really?
No, but that'd be great.
Oh,
That
that'd
could
be
be
good,
the yeah, right there. That's the intro.
That's an old song by the I don't know, it was the Ozark Mountain Daredevil. Jackie Blue. It's called. Ooh,
So we can just
Jackie
take
Blue.
it.
That's right. That's right. I do know
Yeah.
that. I just
Mhm. Well, I just changed it to Jackie June because I can do that
You can.
because I have no rights to the copyright whatsoever.
no rights to much of anything.
It's true. She knows me well. So, all right. So you're you write songs.
I do.
Okay. You have a 5-song EP,
I do.
Which
Called
is-
Wildflower.
which is okay. Tell us about this, and then we'll go back to you because I find you fascinating as well.
Thank you. I'm so glad the feeling is mutual. So this is the first album that I've released. I started songwriting. I mean, I've been singing forever, but I really just started songwriting a couple years ago. And this is the first collection of songs that I wrote and recorded and released. Kind of went back and forth as to whether or not they were just going to be released as singles. I know a lot of people do that now.
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, they all kind of felt like a collection, a very personal collection of songs that I wanted to release together. So that's how it came about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking here. It says all songs written by Jackie June, and
Just Hudak.
that's not random. Is it?
Is it random?
Or was that Hubiak?
Random
That was
Hubiak. That's
Okay.
Hubiak.
Hudak.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, no, no.
Sorry.
That's the real name.
I was like, that's a
It's actually
person.
somebody's name.
Yeah. So Jess was my vocal coach, and I started off really just getting back into singing, and I was getting my voice back in shape, and she really inspired me to start writing, and so we wrote the whole EP together.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Now you say you've been singing forever.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, not in any sort of professional sense, but yeah, I've always been. I mean, there's videos of me that, I'm like 3 years old with a spoon in my hand, pretending it was a microphone and standing on like the fireplace mantle performing Madonna songs and all kinds of like, crazy little pop songs in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I've always loved singing.
We just happen to have that on video. Go to that.
That would be wild if
This
you
is
happen to
your
have
life.
that. I would.
We're
good. I'd be like, stop it. Stop.
I have to admit, I got a little shaky there when she just said singing all kinds of pop and Madonna songs. I mean, the fact that, you want one of these?
Please.
Okay. The fact that, I'm going to send you the email too. The fact that she was 3 when Madonna was in her heydays.
And you were like 33.
Pretty much, I think so. Yeah. Good Lord.
Sorry.
Never apologize.
I didn't pick the
That
year.
means I'm like your mom's age.
Pretty much.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You just heard me say my son is 27.
Yeah.
He's my oldest.
Yeah.
My daughter will be 24.
Mm-hmm.
I got to spend the day with her today.
Nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
Quite interesting. And my ex-wife.
Oh,
all right.
was
Is that good?
really
is that-
interesting?
Yeah. Is it good or bad? Oh, okay.
That actually she was okay today, my ex-wife.
That's good.
And I still have all the money I walked in with, so that's good.
Great.
Um,
Okay.
Things
I
are
was in a-
looking up.
I was in a casino.
That's
No,
That's a first.
there was a very funny incident though, which I will wait to tell you off air.
Oh,
but
boy.
It was rather comical.
Mm.
Oh, now all the listeners are going to wonder.
Yeah, they'll have to private message me.
Oh, well.
No, Mom, not you. Okay, so where were you? What do
So
you
I
want to know?
co-wrote. What did I say? I co-wrote the album with Jess. Released it in March, so it's been out since March.
Oh, okay. It's been out a
um,
while. Then.
Yeah, it's been out for
6
I guess
months?
it's about 6 months. I do have a music video out right now for one of the songs. That was my first single called Chasing Nightmares. And a new music video coming out for the title track Wildflower. So not sure when or how that video will be released yet, but it's done, it's ready, and I'm excited to show everybody.
You know why I'm chuckling?
Why are you laughing?
Because
Tell me.
you said the video is for Chasing Nightmares,
Mhm.
right? I thought she said cheese and nightmares.
I'm a
Like,
big
what's wrong
fan.
with cheese?
Cheese is great. I would never say that cheese had anything to do with a nightmare.
Hey, if you're lactose intolerant.
Then it might be a
Yeah, that's
nightmare.
For you and everybody else.
Yeah.
Yes, no, chasing nightmares. And there goes my alarm because I forget to turn it off. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one rule I forgot to tell you. To put your cell phones on vibrate. Or
It is on
silent.
vibrate. Unfortunately, my alarm
Alarms,
ignores
yes,
that.
Exactly.
So I
That's true.
apologize.
Yeah, mine went off in a concert once.
Oh.
You think it's on vibrate and
And the
silent.
alarm ignores
Alarms
that.
completely
ignores it.
overrides it.
Yeah. So we're good.
Wow. I hate it when that happens.
Not as bad as when you're sitting in church and it's always the lady who doesn't know how to turn it off
Yeah,
or
right.
find it.
Depends on what your ring
I
is.
was, my concert
Yeah.
was in church, so of course it was.
Yeah.
Maybe she was knitting a sweater. And she couldn't do it.
Oh. Creepy.
17th century. So
So, yeah.
So why the title Wildflower?
So, so Wildflower was the last song that I actually wrote on the EP, and it's a celebratory song of embracing who you are, regardless of the struggles that you've gone through, or the quirks that you have. And I felt that the EP itself was kind of a journey, starting from one point to of kind of struggle and dealing with a lot of um, confusion in life and hardships. And Wildflower is the last song, and it's supposed to be fun and happy. And so I thought it made the most sense to title the album Wildflower, because I love wildflowers. I love what they represent. I love that they're just so beautiful and they grow in the weirdest places, and they are still super strong even though they're coming through the cracks of the concrete. And I just love what they represent. So I felt it was the natural title.
Okay, very nice. See that? Wildflowers. And they always look so beautiful till the road crew comes and cuts them down.
This is why Danny doesn't have an album. He wouldn't come up with the title.
We call it the cuttery.
Sheer destruction.
Sheer destruction. At 7:30, we're expecting a call from Dave the Rave and his rock and roll review. At 7:30, I can't wait to hear what Dave has for us today. For some reason, my computer decided to put itself to sleep. I have a narcoleptic computer.
Oh man.
What do you think of that?
It
I didn't even have to
happens.
pay extra for it. It just kind of
Sundays,
happens. You think so? All right. So you're in South Amboy, you said,
Yeah.
right now,
Mhm.
right? There's that, what's it, the Blue Moon Cafe or what?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
They got a lot of music there. You ever
Lot
go
of-
there? They have an open mic?
They do generally more blues and jazz type stuff. But yeah, I mean they're definitely a cool place.
Oh, yeah. I know Chuck Lambert plays there a
Mhm.
lot, does the open mic there. Have you ever seen Chuck?
I have not.
Fantastic.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check them out.
He's in the Blues Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Oh wow.
He's an elder statesman who can play some really good guitar.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's got a great band that plays with him as well. So
Very
Chuck is a
cool.
great guy. 609-241-7103. If you want to give us a call, in a little bit, we're going to start giving away some of these Jackie June EPs. And she's got, what'd you bring? Download cards? Or are they just
just like has my socials on there.
just
It's
your
kind of promotional.
handouts? Or we give
Yeah.
all that? Definitely give it
Yeah.
away. We have some Jackie June stickers. And for you brought T-shirts
Yes,
along
they're
here.
beautiful.
I love them.
Very
Thanks.
nice T-shirts.
I might have to call in.
with dream catchers, dream catchers on them.
Yeah.
Are you big into Indian?
Not particularly. I just really love the aesthetic of the flowers, and I like the concept of the dream catcher. And it's been a while for me. It took me a while to start pursuing music. So it's really been a huge dream of mine to do any of this, and it took me a really long time to get the confidence to do it. So I'm chasing my dreams.
Hey, the dream catcher also catches the nightmares you're chasing away.
That is true.
From the cheese.
Yeah, from the cheese.
Cheesy nightmares.
Cheesy nightmares.
Cheesy nightmares.
That's the next album.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'll give you credit. It's
parody.
fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll give me credit?
I'll give you credit. If it's cheesy nightmares, you get it.
Actually, I've been doing this show for more than 10 years now.
That's
It
amazing.
was 10 years in April.
Congrats.
And one of the highlights of the 10 years there are, I think, 4, maybe 5 artists who have actually given me credit in the liner notes for helping their career. And that is like the highest honor.
That is amazing.
As far as I'm concerned, that is the highest
That's
honor I can achieve.
that's huge.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. On the phone right now, I believe
Right.
we have in a New York minute, Dave the Rave. What's up, Dave?
What an intro. What an intro. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much. Today's my birthday. I had a great birthday.
Today's your birthday?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Oh.
birthday to
Birthday.
Dave the Ray. My son's birthday today too, man.
How old's your son?
27.
Wow. I'm
Close.
28, right?
29. No, I'm 49 this year. Isn't that crazy?
Wow,
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
See? Fantastic. Well, happy
Baby.
birthday to you.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight?
Awesome. Yes. Woo-hoo.
Yes, we
You
are.
guys all right?
Oh, yeah. We're fantastic.
Having a good time.
We are fan. We have Jackie June. Say hi to Jackie June and Corey. What's your last name, Corey?
Hipman.
Hilton.
Hipman. There you go. You just friended me on Facebook too. We have Jackie and Corey and engineer Art's here, producer Claire is here. We're all hanging on every word you're about to say,
We
Dave
are.
Rave.
We are.
Okay, well, I've got some good picks for you for tonight's rock and roll review. Let's start with Wednesday night, the End of the Road tour, which is Kiss's, supposed final tour. That's going to roll through Brooklyn's own Barclay Center. That's out in Brooklyn. That's this Wednesday night, September 18th. I believe the show is starting at 8 p.m. Tickets are still available. They have an opener. I don't recognize the opener, so I, don't know what to tell you about that one.
They're out. We don't care about the opener.
But I mean, look, nobody really cares if you're on your way out to Barclays in Brooklyn to see Kiss. I don't think you're really worried about the opener. You're just worried about seeing Kiss.
Right. Exactly.
That's a certain kind of fan that goes to see Kiss, and they wouldn't care if you were lighting yourself on fire. Yep, that's fine. Please get out of the way now. I'd like to look at Gene.
Gotta
Right?
support the openers.
I often light myself on fire, usually when I'm smoking a cigar.
Oh.
Get
Let
on
me ask
stage.
you something, Danny.
Go ahead.
Are you a Kiss fan?
Nah, not really. I mean, there's some of their stuff I find okay, but I'm not really never was a big Kiss guy, especially since this farewell tour started about 10 years ago.
Right.
But that's
Right.
okay.
I agree with you.
But that's okay. I mean, that's it's kind of like the Rolling Stones. You're not going to be able to see them anymore. So if you want to get out and see a true rock and roll phenomena, Dave the Rave is recommending that's what you do.
All right.
Okay. What
I
else,
agree
Dave?
with you. I'm not the world's biggest Kiss fan either. When everybody was extolling the virtues of Kiss, I was looking at them and shaking my head vigorously and saying, Black Sabbath? Yeah,
There you
not
go.
a fan. But hey, you know what? It's not about me, and we're here just for for your listeners, for the audience, for the fans of true rock and roll. And even I have to admit, Kiss is a great rock and roll band. They've got loyal fans. They pull a great crowd. And I actually did see them once because my wife is a fan, and they put on a good show. So if you're into Kiss, Wednesday night, they're going to be in town.
At the Barclay
Let's see, who
Center.
else do we have? Now,
Okay, go ahead.
I went digging.
Ooh.
I wanted to find something smaller, but I didn't have anything I could really tell you about right now in a smaller venue like, say, Irving Plaza or Mercury Lounge. But what I have is another great show, just like last week, out at the Northwell Health Center at Jones Beach Theater, or Northwell Health at Jones Beach Theater. That's who's paying to have the lights on right now is Northwell Health. But Thursday, September 19th, we have ZZ Top with Cheap Trick opening. That is going to be an awesome, awesome rock and roll show. I highly advise people that's a show you want to go to. Cheap Trick, great band from the 70s. ZZ Top, another great band from the 70s. A lot of people, you talk to them about ZZ Top and they want to mention, the hits from the 80s when they dip their toe into the synthesizer sound, but I'm a fan from the 70s.
Oh, yeah. Jesus just left Chicago and he bound for New Orleans.
There you go. There you go.
Waiting for the bus and the Jesus just left Chicago, man. That is a great couple of blues tunes right there, man. Little old blues band from Texas. ZZ Top. Have you ever seen ZZ Top, Dave?
Yes, I have seen ZZ Top, and I also cover some of their songs in my band.
Whoa.
They're
cool.
excellent musicians. For three guys, the amount of volume, material that they deliver it's impressive.
I'm more impressed with the fact that Frank Beard is the only one that doesn't have a beard.
He doesn't need one.
That's one of those tidbits when you're at a bar with some old friends. You could pull that out of your hat. You know, hey, did you know that?
Correct, right? Oh, boy.
Danny,
Billy Gibbons, Dusty Rhodes, and Frank Beard.
hey, Dan, with your permission,
Go ahead.
I wanted to share something with your listeners. One is, you know about the Play It Loud exhibit, Danny, at the Metropolitan Museum of Art?
Yes, I heard about this.
Would you allow me to give a quick 30 seconds on that?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, tuning in right now to Danny Coleman's Rock on Radio. I did this yesterday. My wife took me for my birthday, and I had to include it. I highly recommend this. Fifth Avenue at 82nd Street in Manhattan, right up against Central Park, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, only on display until October 1st. This is the first exhibit at a major art museum dedicated entirely to the iconic instruments of rock and roll. I went there, I saw Jimmy Page's famous 1959 Les Paul. I saw his famous double neck Gibson. You know, I saw the hand-painted guitar that Eric Clapton had when he was in Cream. I saw Hendrix Flying V, you know, and many other, you know, guitars and basses and keyboards and drums. And I highly recommend, if you can get into Manhattan, get to the Metropolitan Museum of Art before October 1st, Play It Loud. It's a great exhibit, and there's phenomenal instruments on display there.
There you go.
Cool. Sounds
Fantastic.
awesome.
Nice.
Sounds like something I should do. Matter of fact, I'm going to go.
You
You
should
guys
do it.
just do whatever you got to do.
All right, have fun. We'll take over.
Art and Claire will take over. I might go right now. Jump on the train station's not that far away.
Tell your son to run to meet you there.
You'll be there about 10.
Yeah. My son ran in a triathlon today. Swam, bike, and then half a marathon today. So
Very impressive.
for his birthday. You know, I'd like your approach. I'd rather go to the Museum of Modern Art.
Maybe after all that, he'll Uber
The
there.
Met.
MoMA.
It's the Metro? Yeah, the Metropolitan
Yeah.
Museum of Art.
That's it.
Danny, I wish you guys lived closer to me. That sounds like a fun group of people you're hanging out with.
Yeah, you have to take a road trip one time, Dave, and just come and hang.
And deliver it live.
Yes, that would be cool.
There you go.
You know what? The next time I don't have to come in to the office on a Monday, I will come down there.
Yes, and bring pizza.
Of course.
That's not a problem.
Always
That's not
bring
a problem. Hey, you know what? I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I think it's important that we mention and acknowledge the passing of a great steady rock and roll guy from the 70s, Eddie Money.
Oh,
He
yeah.
died Friday out in Los Angeles from esophageal cancer. 70 years old. You know.
Oh, yeah. Funny guy, too.
Yeah.
Eddie Money.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just hope he had one ticket to
Yeah.
paradise,
Yeah, right?
at least.
Yeah.
All right, Dave the Rave. We can't thank you enough for checking in with us again. Next week, I will be off, so
We will be off as well.
you'll be off as well.
Wow, I forgot.
No,
There-
don't look at me.
There will
I
be
ain't
a.
coming in.
I have to go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and you know,
But we did do a show.
Yes, we did.
we did a show
last
this,
week,
pre-recorded
so-
this past Wednesday with the extensions, and we're gonna we did that live here in studio. We're gonna replay that on Sunday night.
Okay.
All right, Dave the
Okay.
Rave. So we will hear you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
September 29th, the return of Dave the Rave and his rock and roll review. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. Rock on, everybody.
Rock
on.
on.
Yeah.
There you go. Fantastic. All right. So in a few minutes, we'll be expecting a call from Jesse Dayton
Mhm.
and the man with such great tunes like Daddy Was a Badass.
And Mama didn't care.
But in studio with us right now, we have Jackie June and Corey Hipsa.
Perfect. You had it. You got it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
Nailed that right away.
Definitely.
Why don't we do a tune from Jackie June, Art? What would you like to do?
Are you playing it from the album? Sure. Should it be one that we're not going to?
Should be whatever you want. to do.
gosh.
Well, if it's one you're not going to do, yeah,
Give
We
us
don't
something-
want to do
give
the
us
same
different
one
tastes.
twice.
All right.
Right.
I guess. What do you think? Find a way.
Start with the top. Yep.
What do you think?
Track number 1 from the Wildflowers EP.
Number 1.
All right,
Yeah.
Find a Way. You want to
Let's
talk
do
about
Find a
this?
Way. Yeah, sure. So Find a Way is actually a song I wrote about my parents. Both of my parents individually had pretty rough upbringings. Different experiences. And despite all of the hardships and things that they dealt with growing up, they found each other. There was even a lot of issues with them as a couple marrying each other, but they're going to be married almost 40 years next. I think, yeah, it's 40 years next year, and they made things work. And they despite everything that they went through, they gave us a really, really awesome life. So this song is about them. The first verse is my mom, second is my dad. Yeah, nice.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Find a Way by Jackie June, right here on Rock on Radio.
She grew up in the heights, witnessed the fights, but she would never break. In the eye of the storm, wondering would he come home. By the window she would wait, but he always came back, and the storm it would pass on by. Against all odds, and love would find a way, would find a way, and tell the rain to come like another day, back another day, we will find a way. He was born into pain, on their hearts was a stain that they could not wash away. Haunting tales from their past, feeling like taking class, but the strength would never fade. Though the memories hurt, the tales of turning time. Against all odds, their love would find a way, would find a way, and tell the rain to come back another day, another day. Never once forgetting, down we both grew up and made it out. They would be found. People said it wouldn't last, so years went by, they went so fast. With love, we were able to pop these kids around the dinner table. Against all odds, their love would find a way, would find a way. Until the rain is come back another day. Against all odds, their love would find a way, find a way. Until the rain is come back another day, another day, we will find a way.
We're back. No seconds are left. Art, you got about 15 seconds. 10 seconds later, you got about 15 seconds. Yeah, we're good.
Thank you for playing. Next contestant.
That was Jackie June right here on Rock on Radio. Once again, the number to call tonight is 609-241-7103. We have a scheduled call any minute now, actually, hopefully, with Jesse Dayton. I hope that he will be calling in very shortly to talk about his big gig coming up at the Stanhope House on when is that? September 27th. He will be there. He was talking about Dave the Rave was talking about ZZ Top and all that. He's actually that's one of his influences, old Jesse Dayton here. So
Nice.
7:45, he's due to call in. But until then, we will continue to focus where the focus should be, on Jackie Ju. So how did you two meet, Corey?
A funny story, actually. Well, a short but an extended story. But we met at a gig down in where
It was in New Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Which is doesn't do the live music that we play anymore. They're like right next to like a DJ, so that usually takes up the sound in the back room.
Yeah, it was a weird.
But
Where was the gig?
Glow Ultra.
Ah,
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a cool place. But
okay.
but so we met there, both our first time playing there for our friend Mike Oregano who booked us there, and that was the first time we met. And then we got to talking because she's always looking for musicians to jam with her and you know accompany her on shows and things. But I think it was at the show, she had heard about this songwriting retreat that she was already going on or thinking of going on. And she knew that she wasn't going to know anyone there.
And I'm super introverted, so I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this by myself.
And she told me about it. It's like, you might like it. And then I looked into it. We ended up going together.
Yeah.
We drove together up. And it was in,
The Catskills, like up
Catskills.
near Woodstock.
Wow.
yeah, it
Whoa.
was beautiful. We ate vegetarian food for a week and stayed in like
it was vegan. It was full on
vegan, it was
vegan.
Yeah, and it was like wasn't it like a Buddhist like?
Yeah, it was called Menla Mountain Retreat.
Yeah.
It was an experience, and it was incredibly outside my comfort zone, which I think was the intention of the week, to kind of get you outside of that.
Woke
But,
up starving from no meat. Had to do yoga in the morning with a huge group.
I'm not gonna lie, I found town, and I went and I found eggs and bacon. I'm not gonna lie, that's the kind of rebel I am.
But how did you get past the smell of bacon when you went back?
We both immediately went to like a
We went to was it Shake Shack?
Shake Shack
On the way back,
home.
we were like, God, cheeseburgers.
I have an affliction with tofu myself.
You know, it's funny. I actually I don't mind tofu. I actually think it's fine, but I couldn't handle it. Like maybe a vegan meal, I'd be okay with, but it was rough, and it was, you know, we were in the woods, and there were, you know, dead mice by my bedroom door. I mean, there was just a lot of things happening that week.
But it turned out great because then we're both singer-songwriters. So
Yeah.
we went on like a little coffee shop tour over last
Yeah, we did a
summer.
tour in March for like
March.
5 or 6 days together. So yeah, we've become really, really close friends.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Very good.
And now they're here.
yeah. Now we're
Mhm.
here.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. Homer Simpson, eh? Who is that man? Come on.
Oh my god.
You've seen The Simpsons, haven't you?
I mean, I have not a. I'm the worst when it comes to show references, so I'm gonna be unless it's Friends. I watch Friends
Oh.
repeatedly.
Pivot.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, if it's a Friends reference, I will understand it. Other than that, I'm lost completely. So just for future
Okay, fine.
reference.
I got nothing else then.
Oh,
I don't know what else to talk about.
no.
Corey would understand.
Corey would understand it? You understand The Simpsons?
I didn't watch a lot of Simpsons either.
Oh, he got a SpongeBob.
We are the worst.
2 out
Yes.
of 3.
We are the worst guests ever.
Ah,
Oh.
no, not ever.
Okay. We'll take it. I guess I'll take that.
You didn't expect this abuse, did you?
I did not. I did not.
So you got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Can always be the worst.
I could be, and I'm sure it will happen at some
You
point.
got about an hour and 10 minutes or so.
To
I
prove
still-
you wrong.
To
I
prove your
do.
worth.
I do. I have a little bit of time left to show
Prove
you.
your worth. Okay, so how long did it take you to make this EP?
So 6 months?
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
About 6 months.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was that because you couldn't get the studio time, or
Um,
it's usually finances that takes why
it was
people
a
take so long.
combination of all
Yeah.
of those things. So yeah, so I mean, it was definitely, obviously, you know, you gotta figure out how you're gonna pay for all of this kind of stuff. But also at the end of the day, it's, you know, it was a matter of just kind of going back and forth deciding how I wanted the songs to sound and working with the producer to, make the songs come alive and, and then ultimately decide when I wanted it released. So I didn't want to wait too long because I had released Chasing Nightmares in August before the rest of the album had been recorded. So I didn't want to wait too long to release something else, but whatever, timing is timing, and I'm glad that it came out, and I'm very proud of it. So
Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so I saw Jackie at Cafe Artiste, and she performed.
Yeah,
on that.
Which
that's
is
how we
how
met.
she was.
I did.
Yeah,
I said,
that's how we
have
met.
to have you.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Getting all the backstories.
Now tonight, actually, in all seriousness, if I may be for
Wow.
15,
Oh my goodness. Okay.
15 seconds or so,
Okay.
that's what this show was designed to be. Sometimes I catch a bad rap because I let people talk too much. But you can, when you're on the radio, or when you turn on the radio, I should say, and you hear music from an established artist, somebody who's been fortunate enough to make it big, actually, you don't even have to be big to make it on the radio. I mean, college
Yeah.
stations play,
Absolutely, yeah.
music, but you really don't know. Even if it's a college station playing a local band,
Hmm.
you don't know anything about those people.
It's true.
Yeah.
You don't know what their struggles were or not. You don't know where they're from. You don't know what their interests are or the stories
Or
behind
the songs themselves, yeah.
the songs themselves. So I designed this show so that people could just kind of talk.
It's amazing. It's such a unique opportunity. I'm so grateful to be here.
Well, we're glad that you made it. You designed it so that people could just talk, and somebody may be out, and you may mention who listens to this program. I mean, good luck with that, but there might not be. We figured it out. What do we got? 10 fans? Is that what it was?
We have 3 people watching on YouTube right now.
Oh,
3 people on
yeah,
YouTube?
they've
Hi guys.
Loretta, your friend Loretta, the Cheeto brothers. Yeah.
See, 3 people watching on YouTube. Who is it?
Exact moment. Loretta,
Loretta.
your friend Loretta, and
Get back, Loretta.
the Cheeto brothers.
The who?
Cheeto, as in
Cheetle?
the Cheetles.
Oh,
Yeah, Lord Cheetle. So all of the brothers.
I'll give you
Whoa.
one guess on the third one.
I think at this point it's actually me. But
Oh my.
that's future.
Okay, so you see, okay, so for those 3 people, you may see them out in public, and if they come up to you, but maybe I heard you on Rock on Radio,
Yeah.
and I couldn't believe, because I've had that actually happen. People have
Wow.
come up to me and said that they heard they didn't, when you let me talk, essentially, people didn't know my story. Thank you for letting me get it out.
It's an opportunity that you definitely don't get as a, indie DIY artist.
Right. And you can go to the FM stations along the shore or in New Brunswick or,
Yeah.
RSU or whatever, and they'll give you a show, but they're not going to give you, Scott Einhorn, I think, gives you an hour to sit down
Wow.
with him, or 2 hours to sit down with him. But
It touched to show face too. Just
yeah,
get all the backstory.
right. So I designed this show so that, let's say I bumped into you at a backyard barbecue or a christening, and I overheard you talking or something. I got this gig. Oh, you're a musician, so am I.
Yeah.
Who do you know? I know him. Oh, I know that. I know. And then it just, this conversation, if you let it take place naturally, would just unfold. And then after 2 hours, I'd throw you out.
Fair enough.
You got 2 hours.
Got it.
But yeah, so I think it's important that people know the stories behind the music, or at least the person behind the music.
Yeah. Thank you. That's awesome.
So why don't we do some more music, actually, and then we come back. I
Sure.
want to talk to you about
Okay.
something else guaranteed to embarrass you.
Great. Excellent. Do you
Right
want
in
us
our
to
comfort
play
zone.
something live, or you want to play from the
I
CD?
want you to do whatever you want. This is
do,
all about you, Jackie June.
Oh my gosh, I'm not the best decision maker.
And apparently Corey Hingelhofer.
Hey, as long as it ends with the "and," that's the German ending.
Perfect.
There you go.
Off him on.
What should we do a live
Yeah,
song?
let's give him a show.
I think so.
wanna
You
do?
carried all this stuff in here, man. You should
Yeah.
do
All right, so we're gonna so we'll do a live song. How's that?
All right.
Perfect.
All right, so we're gonna do Wildflower, which is gonna be which is the title track, and it's the next single. We're gonna be releasing a music video for it soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's a fun video.
Oh, this is a guitar tune, huh?
It is a guitar tune.
Hmm.
How are we doing there? Good. All right.
All right. If you're just tuning in, this is Rock on Radio. Our guest tonight is Jackie June and Corey. I can't believe I just continue to draw a blank on his last name.
Poor Corey. Helpman.
Hilpman.
There you go.
I'm brilliant.
You really are.
I
I'm
know.
really, really very impressed.
You're impressed
I am.
that I've made it this far in life?
You know.
Ah,
It's good for you.
oh, thank you. The shrimpster. God.
You're gonna need a tattoo of a shrimp or something on you.
No.
It'd be super funny.
With its little legs.
I am a shrimp.
Yeah.
running to a taco bowl.
Perfect. Perfect.
Diving into a taco bowl.
I love it.
A taco-rito rice bowl.
I don't know.
Okay.
If you put that on there, maybe they'll pay for it.
That's so funny. You had Grace. You had Grace Field open up
You
the show
spokesperson.
tonight. Gracie's out in Oklahoma with that whole Freddie Mercury touring
Yes,
show
yeah,
that
right,
they're
right,
doing.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's out in Oklahoma.
Cool.
So go ahead.
all right. So this is Wildflower.
Wildflower.
Yes.
Here on Rock on Radio.
She's a wildflower. That's her superpower. She'll talk your ear off for hours. She's got so much to say. She's got all the colors, not like all the others. Misunderstood could be the story of her life. But she doesn't care, just don't block her sunlight. She's been told that she's crazy, they don't know. She's amazing, wild and free, just like a daisy. Oh, oh, oh. She's a wildflower. Oh, oh, oh. And that's a superpower. She's a risk taker and a rule breaker. One side is polka dot, the other one is stripes. But she doesn't care, just don't tell her what's right. She's been told that she's crazy, they don't know. She's amazing, wild and free, just like a daisy. Oh, oh, oh. She's a wildflower. Oh, oh, oh. And that's her superpower. She's got dandelion daydreams, and they're gonna set her free. So just let her be. Oh, and if you dare to let her, she'll make any moment sunsets away. She's been told that she's crazy, they don't know. She's amazing, wild and free, just like a daisy. She's been told that she's crazy, they don't know. She's amazing, wild and free, just like a daisy. Oh, oh, oh. She's a wildflower. Oh, oh, oh. She's a wildflower. She's a wildflower. And that's a superpower. Thank you.
Jackie June here on Rock On Radio.
That's me.
Very
Love
cool.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. And that takes us right up to 8 o'clock. And you know what that means?
Yes.
8 o'clock.
Deuce.
The Deuce Music Minute, another sponsor of Rock On Radio that I forgot to mention. Yes, Deuce Music Minute, right here on Rock On Radio. Tonight's featured artist is a young lady named Sophie Griffiths. Sophie Griffiths. She's based out of Essex, England, in the UK. That's right. Now, from what I understand, having that, this is what Sophie has to say. She says, having sung in the bathroom all of her life, Sophie has decided to branch out further than
Into the living room?
than her home following. That's right.
Sorry, Jack, it was water.
It's okay.
She was encouraged by her music teacher and at a school concert to try and gain the confidence, which I want to talk to you about, by the way, when we come back, to go out and do something with her music. So according to this, now I'm going to read you this little piece here. Since then, her phone has crashed following Olivia Buckland from Love Island tagging her on an Instagram post video of her busking in Essex Island. So obviously somebody liked what she did. That would be Olivia Buckland. Anyway, she has now performed at a number of established venues in London, Essex, Suffolk, and Norfolk, including Latitude Festival and the O2 Academy, which is like Madison Square Garden in the UK. In addition to this, she's received BBC radio exposure, and she's won the Southeast Entertainment Award Young Breakthrough Artist and Original Artist and the Song Academy Young Songwriter Competition in 2019. She's got a new single out. It's called Holding On To You. And it's off her brand new EP called One Word. There's a video for it and so on and so forth. You can find her on Instagram at Sophie Griffiths with an S, singer, or just key in Holding On To You, Sophie Griffith on YouTube, and it'll come up there. Or on Facebook, Sophie Griffiths, singer.
The subtitle of that is Being a Stalker for the Day, LOL.
There you go. That's it. So without waiting any longer, because I can't hold on that long, this is Holding On To You from One Word, Sophie Griffiths, here on the Deuce Music Minute on Rock On Radio. We'll be right back.
You never called me back like you said you would. I couldn't read the facts, guess I misunderstood. I'm just not over you, so don't expect me to sit back and watch you slip away. Hey, I'm holding on to you. I'll never make it through. Ooh, I'm no good alone. I can't let you go. I'm holding on to you. I'm like a puppet tied upon a piece of string. Only way to get by with you, I'm hustling. I'm just not over you, so don't expect me to sit back and watch you slip away. Hey, I'm holding on to you. I'll never make it through. Ooh, I'm no good alone. I can't let you go. I'm holding on to you. Don't tell me what you see, 'cause I can't bear to breathe without you lying next to me. Don't tell me what you feel, 'cause I can't bear to breathe if you don't tell me that it's real. I'm holding on to you. I'll never make it through. Ooh, I'm no good alone. I can't let you go. I'm holding on to you. I'm holding on to you. I'll never make it through. I'm no good alone. I can't let you go. I'm holding on to you. I'm holding on to you.
Oh, it's over. What a shame, Claire. Sophie Griffiths in the Deuce Music Minute Artist of the Week, right here on Rock On Radio. Our guest tonight's Jackie June.
Hey.
Excuse me, got all choked up.
I know. I have that effect on people.
I know. Now, I found out many interesting things during that break.
Yes.
Actually, I forgot. Actually, our good friends Crazy Sal and Gene from Colossal Street Jam, they opened up for Stone Temple Pilots tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot to mention
Where are they
that.
playing?
It's in where the heck is it? Let's see. I told you I forgot. You put me on the spot now. Where are they tonight? They are somewhere in Asbury Park, I think. Stone Pony.
Nice.
Yep, they're at the Stone Pony. They opened up for Colossal Street Jam, and there was somebody else on that bill. But all we care about is Colossal Street Jam.
That's it.
Because Crazy Sal, Gene, Tony, and Eric on drums. Great bunch of guys. See what she's doing again?
I do, and I giggled a
Now
little
she's
when I
trying-
looked over.
Now she's trying to be sly about it. She's moving her glasses down, so she looks
She's
like
like,
some,
the glasses are down my nose. They're not
like,
off.
like some librarian. Put your hair up in a bun. Okay. Okay, I can do that. You're one of them women who could probably do that in about 30 seconds, right?
She has like
not
a
even.
lot of
Right,
hair.
there you go.
Yeah.
Boop, it's done.
Boop, boop, boop. Beautiful. So pretty.
Yeah. Now, let's see how good you are. Can you do that to mine?
I have to find it first.
Oh, boy.
Don't say that.
Come on, we got YouTube.
I know, right? Why are you so red? Oh, there you go. All right. So, all right, now you can take it down. It's good.
And she's even holding. She's
she's got
holding
a-
it up with a pen.
She's got a
Okay.
pen stuck in her.
That's impressive.
Resourceful.
Yeah.
Oh, now she looks like a Breck commercial. Yeah, you wouldn't remember that either.
Oh, what
Never
commercial?
mind. It was a shampoo.
Oh, okay.
Like short and sassy.
Oh.
Do your thing now.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I recall. All right. So where was I? What was I trying to ask you? I told you I want to do some
I
things.
really
Okay.
don't know.
Oh, yes. We were talking. We were informed. We need guests that pay attention to what I'm not
I paid.
saying.
You're not saying. Reading your mind. You need one to read your mind.
That's what you need.
we
One
need-
to read your mind.
Little checklist.
We need
Yes.
guests that can read my
Yes.
wolf mind.
Sorry.
Who booked you in?
I don't know.
No, our guest tonight is Jackie June. If you would like a copy of her CD Wildflowers, and I will stick in this card because she
Nice.
wants me to. I
The
actually
t-shirt,
I like
the T-shirt is so cool.
I love that picture of you. I think it's a great picture.
Thank you so
I
much.
think it's a great picture of her.
Yes, I,
When
it's upside down.
when
right
it's
now,
not
but
upside
yeah,
down.
Yes, that's a good one. Yeah. I
Thank
like this
you.
one too. This front one.
And we have a
Aw.
Jackie June sticker.
Mhm.
We have some sort of T-shirt
A few
to give away.
t-shirts. Yeah, we have.
Yep, it's being modeled by
Yes.
by
I did
Corey
not- I was
My
going to wear mine
helpmate.
today, but I did not.
Hiltman.
Hiltman.
A little
Hiltman.
small for
It's
me.
being
Little
very
bit.
helpful.
There you go.
Very pretty.
Uh,
you look good.
We also have. Well, I will throw in an assortment of Rock on Radio tchotchkes, including the infamous lube. I will give you all kinds of
Yeah,
things.
don't ask.
I don't know
Okay.
My laptop is covered with it.
There you go. But you were saying that that's the first time you've ever sung that one on the radio. That
Yeah.
last tune you did.
Yeah.
You also said that this is the first time you've ever done a radio show.
Yeah. I've done a few. Yeah,
Whoa.
I've done some podcasts, but never, never a radio show. So this is amazing.
And who? Well, let me tell you this right now, Jackie.
Yeah.
They're not like this.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Oh, the others are much more professional.
No, this is great. I'm super excited to be here.
I don't want to give you 20 minutes.
That's true.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But what are your websites and things? How do we find you?
Sure. Yeah. So my website is JackieJuneMusic.com. Facebook is Jackie June Music NJ. Same with Instagram. So NJ like New Jersey. Yeah. And you could find me, I mean, in terms of like finding my music, I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. I mean, everywhere you find music, I have the album. So
Okay. 609-241-7103 if you have any questions for Jackie or Corey or Shrimp King,
We love questions.
yeah.
Art, myself, or producer Claire.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, well, there you go. 609-241-7103. I'll give you an album. I'll give you something. And then some.
Nice.
That's right. You can find us actually on DCROR.com, our website, DCROR.com, where you can find me through the City of Angels, COARadio.com, or Facebook.com/Danny Coleman's Rock on Radio 2. Please give the page a like when you slip on by there.
Mhm.
Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat are all at Rock on Radio, all one word, all capital letters. So you can find me or us everywhere. And Claire is right now posting in the event on Facebook. So if you go to the Facebook page, you can see all the lovely things that she has done.
Mhm.
I haven't looked yet. I'm behind. I usually do.
You do.
But,
You are behind.
I've been trying to keep it together here.
I see.
It's hard sometimes.
I know.
Mhm.
I know.
I feel
You're
you.
doing a
It's
good job, though.
That's your
Thank you.
son's birthday.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You watch someone run an Ironman. That's got to be exhausting.
Yeah.
I was tired.
So, for my birthday, I'm going to walk to the mailbox.
You laugh. How many times have I said on this program, my mailbox used to hang on next to my front door. The mailman had to walk further to put the mail in it than I did to
Oh,
get
that's
it.
so funny.
And when my son was in high school, I'd be like, Clint, mailman, just go get the mail, bud. "Oh, Dad, it's like 30 feet away. Go get the mail.
Now he's running these Ironman.
Now he's running
I know.
Ironmans.
On
you
his
know?
birthday.
People to
I mean,
run.
on my
Oh, yeah,
birthday,
ask him to run that wire, man, and see if he does it.
and it blows my mind that that's what he chose to do on his birthday. Like, I look forward to just having like an ice cream cake.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and he just is like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this little thing. It's impressive.
It's a little
Yeah.
marathon.
No,
No big deal. Yeah.
We're driving down there, my daughter and I. My daughter looks at me and she says, "Oh, Dad, I wanted to get Kint. I don't even know my kid's name. I wanted to get. I wanted to get Clint that cake from. I forget where he loves the chocolate cake from. I think it's Costco's.
Okay.
Costco's chocolate cake.
They have
I
a good
love
bakery.
They do make-
Mhm.
Says, I want to get him one. I said, well, I don't see it. No, but I know, I don't know. He just got done running the race. I don't know. Where are we going to have it, Dad? We might have to park too. She had 1,000 excuses. I
Oh
said,
my
you really
gosh.
don't want to go, just didn't want to go to Costco. did you?" She said,
No, I would have went.
yeah, okay. So,
So no chocolate cake.
why don't we do some more music? I like
Sure.
music.
Music is great. I think it's a great thing.
And you have a great voice. So let's do some more
Oh,
music.
thank you so
Yes.
much.
And then I'll come back and torture you some more.
Oh, excellent. From the album, or do you want us to do?
This
back
is
to the album.
totally
We'll
your call.
alternate. We'll alternate. So
Flip flop.
we'll do something from the album now.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we? Which one should? Reckless or
Yeah,
Colors?
go reckless.
Okay, so we'll do the second song, Reckless.
Ooh, reckless. You want to preface
this one?
Yeah. You wanna tell
so,
us about this?
Yeah, Reckless is probably the most. It's probably the darker song on the album. I think most of them are pretty uplifting, but Reckless is a little bit dark.
Jackie Reckless.
I know. Reckless, yeah. So Reckless is a song that I think anyone can relate to when whether it comes down to temptation, addiction, anything, any sort of feelings related to that. And yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna go with that one.
Whoa.
You went about as far as you can go.
So we actually got to pay attention to hear the rest. All right. You're just tuning in. This is Rock on Radio. Our guest is Jackie June, and she brought Corey Hiltman along with her.
Yeah! Woo! You did it!
Thank you. Worship
You an
me.
hour.
Worship me watching on the radio.
No, it took you an hour.
That was so funny.
This is true.
You got it though.
Progress.
You got it.
There you
You know,
go. See? And this is her song called
reckless.
Chasing my temporary high, though I know the feeling soon will disappear. Burn so bright, I know it's just a lie, but the truth is something I wanna hear. So take me now. Take me higher, take me higher. That is just for now. Just one taste before it fades away. Heartbeats bursting deep within my chest, tingling down my crooked spine. Oh, you're gonna melt the sequins of my dress. I'm crashing, crashing now. Restless days of desire, Where's stars? Take me higher, take me higher. And it's just for now, over now. But it's all masquerade. Got me spinning your place. Kind of like this feeling. Yeah, I should be afraid, 'cause it's all gonna go away. But I like this feeling. It'll all burn out.
Wait, I think I can hear. There you go. I can hear myself.
Oh my god, you would hurt yourself?
Uh-oh.
It does look like a.
That's a nice look
For those of
you.
you watching on radio, you can check that out.
Perfect.
I'm telling you, I look like LeVar Burton in Star Trek,
Gazer beam. Gazer beam.
or I look
from,
like Bob
Incredible.
Nelson, right?
Incredible.
It's a look. I mean, that's also a look.
My
The football, my helmet on my
And my
pants.
shoulder. Anyway,
Oh, 0 seconds.
so Jackie June here on Rock On Radio, 609-241-7103. If you want to give us a call, and I'll give you I'll give you a copy of Wildflowers along with some other stuff. We have other stuff to
Yeah.
give away.
Lots of stuff.
We do.
Mhm.
All right, now I'm going to get. Oh, what's that look for? You look like you got something.
You gonna get jiggy?
Gin and
get
juice.
jiggy with it.
Give me some gin and juice. Uh, I'm going to get somewhat serious again.
Oh, okay.
Ooh-wee. Thanks for the
Notice how I have to announce that because usually people don't
never
know whether
know.
I'm serious or not.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because I'm usually never serious.
And I don't pick up on sarcasm well, so I appreciate the warning. I Perfect. Perfect.
was perfect.
Hey.
Woohoo.
Hello, welcome to Rock On Radio. Who's this?
Hey, Danny. Hi, it's Janet Rothstein. How you doing?
Well,
Janet.
it is the maven of
Jackie.
Cafe Artiste.
Hi, Janet.
Jackie,
Yes. Hello.
What's going
how
on,
are you
Janet?
doing? So nice to hear you on Danny's show. He's got good taste.
Oh, thanks. I'm excited to be here.
Great. I love wildflowers. I love that. It's fantastic.
Oh, thank
So glad
you.
you wrote that song. You know, it's really from the core, it's in your heart. You know, it's really great.
Thanks, Janet.
Yep.
That means a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
You heard her New York come out just then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You've been hanging out with
Here
Dave the
always
Rave?
Manhattan.
did. She switches when she comes to Jersey.
Now, on the phone with us is one of my favorite people in the entire wide world,
Mine too.
She's amazing.
Janet Rothstein from Cafe Artiste.
Thank you.
And
So
go ahead.
Jackie's played Cafe Artiste, and you can see her on Facebook Watch on Cafe Artiste.
Mm-hmm.
She's done wonderful performances, right, Jackie?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love Cafe Artiste.
Yeah.
She's
We've
like,
had different guitar players. And
Janet says, right, Jackie? Like she's going to say no.
There's got 3 loves.
Love.
you never know.
So what's going on, Janet?
Oh, well, I'm just listening to you guys as always on my Sunday evening. And hi, Art. Hi, Claire.
Hello.
Well, thank
Hey,
you for
guys.
that. We thank you very much. I thank you from the deepness of my heart, even to the bottom.
Yeah. Well, you have
Fantastic.
such a great heart, so we all know that.
I try. I try to hide it so it doesn't get broken, Janet.
That's probably a good idea. The Tin Man.
The Tin Man. That's right. I'm all rusty. So, Janet, you have a, I don't know what you were thinking, but you gave Patillo an entire night on September 24th.
I know, the woman that I am, right? That Italian stallion. He needs a whole show.
That's right.
You are a woman who
He's got
takes
some-
chances.
He's got some great people.
Oh, yeah, he
you know,
does.
I didn't.
Yeah.
He's got some good friends there, and I don't think they've gotten together to do something like this yet. So we're really excited.
Well-
That's the 24th.
Yeah, we know what Pam McCoy is capable of.
Yes.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Beth? Have you ever seen Beth Ann Clayton?
I have not, but I hear she's very popular and has a fantastic voice and
Yep.
songwriter.
Buckle up. She does all the Lisa Sherman stuff. The McClune shows that Lisa does. She's
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
she's an incredible singer. And then he's got Andy McDonough, and I think 1 or 2 more people on that bill, right? That
We've got
can't,
Todd Sherman.
Todd
you know Todd
Sherman.
Sherman?
Okay,
Right,
yep.
yep.
He owns, I'm forgetting where it is. He owns a bar or restaurant and he plays all the time, but he's not done his originals or hasn't gone out. So this is a first for that, all their fans. They don't, even Joe's never really just had a show on his own, you know, for his fans. He's been at Cafe Artiste, but
Yes, he
not
has.
something like this. So it's very
Mhm.
exciting.
It is.
He's got a great voice and great music.
And
too.
I'm sorry I missed you last week, Janet. I guess I was traumatized from playing with Joe the week before.
You have to pace yourself.
We have pictures. We have proof you were there. We have
I
proof
know.
just of you on your percussion.
In my
I
splendor.
can tell you're a real drummer, though. You're a fantastic drummer. So I
Yes.
wondered if this was like it was such downsizing, you know. But you did great. You did great.
Thank you, Janet. All right,
Of
so
course.
that's September
Gotta have
20th.
you back.
What do we have coming up this Tuesday at Cafe Artiste?
Oh my goodness, it's a great show. We have your good friend Shelly Minaccio. You know, she's played at. You introduced her at Sirens of Asbury Park.
Yes, I did.
That night we have Kevin McGowan. Do you know him?
Oh gosh, I haven't seen Kevin in forever. Ah,
He's got one of those smooth tenor voices.
yep.
You know, he
Mhm.
does Irish music. Plus, he's got like 3 other CDs out. Mark Tappan, or Tappan.
Yeah,
Oh, Mark
yeah,
Tappan.
yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
M.A. Tappan.
He's incredible. You know, he's got that blues and that incredible guitar skills. It's fantastic. Genevieve, you've had Genevieve on your show, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I
You know
love Genevieve.
Mhm.
Love her.
She'll be there.
So talented. Plays the keyboard, and she also is an artist and a traveler. She's an advocate for wildlife in South Africa.
Now she's
I
an
love
author
her.
too.
She's been my visual artist, and
Mhm.
she's fantastic photography, which will be up this week too.
Oh, great.
So what a talent!
Mhm.
And then we have somebody, I don't know if you know, Amanda Rose Riley. You know her?
Nope, that
I've
one
actually-
escapes me.
I played a show with her.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
She's toured all over.
Jackie June
It's
says she's
interesting.
good.
And yeah, right? Jackie June's going to come back, I'm sure. I hope.
Oh,
We're
I'd
invited.
love to. Yeah.
There you go.
We're into November now, so we're booked up through almost through November. So we
So I'll
got
have to
great
call
shows.
No,
I
that's
gotta-
it's good
I gotta
because
go
I am
check it
too.
Nice. Well, Janet, we have to
Hey,
get
Art.
you. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Art's in trouble.
No,
Go ahead.
I didn't do
all right. I want to see you again one day soon.
I'm
Let's
coming.
Stop by again.
My life just
We
got
miss you.
simpler. My life got simpler. So you're going to see me one of these Tuesday nights real soon.
Mhm.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Well,
Hey, I know we're off topic, but how did the adoption thing go on Saturday and Sunday that you hosted?
I have
Did
not.
you host that, Danny?
No, well, they were here promoting that. I have not heard the final results yet. Donna usually calls and tells me or sends me a Facebook message or something. But
Was this the Poptoberfest?
no, this was.
Rock to Adopt.
I like that. Though.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Rock to Adopt at the Popcorn Park Zoo was this past
Oh,
weekend,
nice.
so I'm not sure, what happened.
It's
But
a national.
I'll find out. I'll
adoptive
find out. I'll let you know. Hopefully, I'll find out by Tuesday.
Must be the season. I just this afternoon went to an event, and it was all these different adoption agencies were agencies. I don't know what to call them.
Yeah, it's
Had all
actually
their dogs there.
Adopt a Pet Week.
Janet,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah?
it's Adopt a Pet Week. Can you adopt me?
He's such
I
a
thought
pet.
I already did, right?
Yes,
Already
right.
adopted.
That's right.
Like a chia pet.
Janet will
We're
take.
like
Go ahead.
we're like share you know, where everybody wants Danny Coleman. of course.
Oh, pass him around.
You know
It's your
that.
week. All right, you take him.
I'm tired of them. It's your turn.
Right, your
Take
turn.
him home.
Oh my god.
All right, Janet. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get back to some Jackie June. You okay with that?
Okay. I
And we-
want to hear some new music too. I
Oh.
love you, Jackie.
Oh, I love
so
you
happy to
too.
hear you're there on the show. So
Yeah, I'm
you have a
super
great
excited.
week. I want to hear some new stuff, and I love listening to you.
I'm getting back into the studio probably within the next week or two, so you'll hear some new stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
There
Thank
go.
you.
Okay.
All right, Janet.
Yeah.
I'll see you. I think I might see you Tuesday now.
Yay. I hope so. It's going to be a great show.
I think
So,
so.
good.
All right. I'm getting a haircut
see
though.
you
That could,
then.
if the anesthetic wears off, I'll be good.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay. Love you guys.
All right.
Janet.
Love you too, baby. We'll see you.
Okay.
Janet
Bye-bye.
Rothstein.
Rock
Rock on from Cafe Artiste.
She's the best. She's so I love her.
It's funny. What? You don't think I get anesthesia when I get my haircut?
It doesn't take that long, really.
I thought your hairdresser did the anesthesia.
Yeah. Crazy,
She's the one that needs it.
crazy Carol. I got 5 hairs. It takes an hour to get my haircut. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Just to make sure they're all the same one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I love Carol to death. She is a good person. Look,
Oh, more.
throngs of fans.
Oh my god.
Hello, welcome to Rock on Radio. Who's this?
This is Laura.
Mora.
Laura, yes. Who's
Laura.
this?
Just
kidding. I'm just kidding.
This your daughter?
No, not my daughter. She's
How's it going,
Laura.
I
Laura?
was gonna try and spin it like you called me.
You know, I'm drunk, but I'm not that drunk. Hello, Mora. How are you?
I am
Laura.
living the dream. The baby is in bed. Dinner is almost ready. I'm tired. Not really living my dream, but it's someone's dream, and I'm living it.
So, what is your dream?
Oh gosh, I don't. My dreams went out the window when I had a baby.
Oh my!
Just kidding.
We'll come back. Don't worry.
I'm like, call me in 18 years when she's out of the house.
Oh, there you go.
You crossed that dream off the
Right.
list already.
That's
See,
right.
maybe the dream was making the baby.
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, I mean that was fun.
There you go. See, in the future, just
I was had by all.
in the future, just practice.
Yes. Oh yes.
So, what can we do for you? You a Jackie June fan?
I am a huge Jackie June fan. I love her. She is one of my homegirls,
Yep.
and I am super proud of her. And if you're not on the Jackie June bandwagon, you need to be, because you're missing out. And this girl's going places. I don't know if you're not convinced. I'm here to convince you. She's going places, and you better jump on board.
Now you
So
sound
you could say you knew her when it was before it was big.
well. You sound like you are. Do you already have a CD?
I have a CD.
Oh, okay.
She need a T-shirt.
Yeah, I got the CD.
Do you have a T-shirt?
I do have a T-shirt.
I'll take hers.
Yeah, perfect.
And I got stickers. My daughter likes to play with one of the stickers. I have one on the wall and one that she chases around like a cat toy.
Sounds like fun.
No, these are real life things that you should do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have. If Jackie June puts it out there, I got it.
Oh, Laura.
Yeah. Good. There you go. You know what?
That's why I'm here.
I'm gonna give you Rock on Radio merch instead. How's that?
Ooh, I like that. Okay. I can dig that.
Here's what I want you to do. Now I have to
Okay.
tell you, I'm running low on sizes with both the tees and the tanks.
Okay.
Okay.
What's happening?
What I need you to do is go to DCROR.com.
Danny Coleman's Rock on Radio.
DCROR.com.
DCROR.com. Okay.
And send me your address, and I will send you. And if you want a tee or a tank, tell me which one and what size, and I will tell you whether or not I have it. If not, I will send you other Rock on Radio stuff that'll make you happy beyond belief.
Oh, I love that. That'd be great. And I'll
Fantastic.
wear it proudly.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
See,
Laura's the best.
Yes.
beautiful.
Oh, well, you guys have fun.
All right,
I'm
Laura.
about to eat, and then we're going to watch a movie.
Ooh, big night.
Sunday movie.
What's living on the edge.
And
What's
make
that?
more babies.
Movies might lead to making babies. You never know.
All right. There you go. Baby
Okay.
making movies.
Okay.
I'm going to let you guys just dream about what kind of movie we're going to watch.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy.
Look who's talking.
Bride and Junkie.
All right, Laura.
You never know.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Laura.
Oh, and Jackie June, I love you.
Love you
There
too,
you
Laura.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Why don't we do some more music, and then we're going to come back, and I keep wanting to
Sure.
talk about this because I want to. Well, actually, before we do that, you had something you wanted to say?
Oh. I just want.
Yeah.
Now, man.
Corey has his own original music, so we want him to talk about that too.
I posted his
We'll have to
stuff.
bring him back.
Yeah.
You can find my music. I'm Corey with a K, so that's important. Kory. You can find me on Facebook and Spotify. My Instagram is at Quirky Corkies. But if you look up,
He doesn't make it easy. I'll tell you that.
Quirky for obvious reasons, and core and keys, keyboard. But you
Makes
can
sense.
find it by looking up Corey Hillman. KORYHILPMANN.
Yeah.
And we often, Jackie and I often do shows together too, because it's
Yeah.
convenient. We already have the keyboard and guitar there,
Yes.
and then we just switch
Yeah,
around.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Bergen County, up North
okay.
Jersey.
Is that where you live now?
Yeah, I live in Oakland, New Jersey. And yeah, I do like gigging and piano teaching, and I work construction and carpentry with my dad and things. So a whole mix.
Jack of all trades.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. He could build a piano.
He could.
Oh my goodness. New task.
That's on, that's on the dream list.
It's official. I entered the twilight zone.
Corey's actually going to be. I'm doing a full band show next month. I don't want to forget to mention it. You guys remember Tiffany from the 80s? I'm opening for her at Debonair Music Hall on October 19th. And I'm doing a full band show, and Corey will be with me for that as well.
When I told you, because I've interviewed Tiffany, and I've actually hung out with her for a
Oh,
bit
okay.
in the green room. She did a show at the Wonder Bar.
Okay.
Her last tour, she hit Havana in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Then
Okay.
she went to the Wonder Bar.
Nice.
And then I think her next show was like at, oh gosh, it was somewhere close. It was somewhere else I could drive to in like less than a half hour. Can't remember where. But
Yeah.
anyway, so the middle stop was the Wonder Bar.
Okay.
And afterwards, I had VIP access. So I went in the back and was hanging out with her and she had a singer and a guitar player.
Okay.
She was really cool. She was a real sweetheart.
I'm really excited because it's funny, and I feel like things are full circle. When I was a kid, my parents brought me to a music store. I was probably like 5 years old, and they told me I could pick out my first record, like an actual album, and I picked the Tiffany album.
Cool.
So I actually found it at my parents' house the other day. I was like, this is so crazy. Like, she's the first, real like national act that I'll be opening for. So it's kind of a cool milestone.
She'll sign
Sign it. Yeah.
we'll see.
Tell her the story and
No.
pull it out.
I know, like,
She will.
Just call her up
Speaking
on
of which,
stage.
yeah.
She will.
Yeah.
She'll sign it for you.
Yeah,
she's a
I'm
real
excited.
sweetheart.
I'm
Yep.
excited. So that'll be
It's
fun.
awesome. I posted the event in our
Oh,
event.
cool.
So,
Great.
yeah.
Now,
Thanks. Yeah.
I'll show you the mentality. When I first interviewed her, right? All the women my age, remember when she came out and was doing the
mall
shopping
tour.
She was like
tour.
our age, so
Right, yeah. And the men all want to know about the fight scene with Debbie Gibson in that, in that movie. Yeah, shows you where the
Shallow,
mentality is.
Oh my God.
All right, let's do some more music.
All right. Should we do a live one, right?
Yeah,
And
let's do it.
yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do Chasing Nightmares. That was my first
Cheesy nightmare.
cheesy
nightmares.
cheesy nightmares. Yeah, this is the first song that I basically released, and there's a music video for it on YouTube that's featuring my adorable niece.
Oh, and why are we featuring her?
She plays like the child version of me in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super cute. I like it.
Who does your videos?
So Vixen Visions. His name is Corvix. He's also he's a YouTuber and a videographer and artist as well. And so he's done both my videos now.
Is that with a K also? Like Corey?
No, it's a C. Corvyx. Corvix. Yeah, he's awesome.
Whoa.
All right, so Chasing Nightmares. We're gonna do it on the keys.
I am Corvix.
Very nice.
I forgot to post those pictures.
All
Go ahead.
right. Yep. Living in a haunted house, and every time I turn around, there's a shadow watching me. Is it the monster running in my bed? Hear it whisper in my head. Is it a ghost
'cause my daydreams haunt me. I see you standing right there. Come on, try to find me. I'm tired of chasing, so tired of chasing all my nightmares. I think it's time to kiss some goodnight. I'm tired of being terrorized. Every time I close my eyes, you don't scare me, you don't scare me anymore. You're not the monster running in my bed, just a voice living in my head. You're not a ghost, you're part of me. I'm chasing all my nightmares, 'cause my daydreams haunt me. I see them standing right there. Come on, try to find me. I'm tired of chasing, so tired of chasing all my nightmares. I think it's time to kiss them goodnight. Gonna kiss you on the nose, gonna hold you real tight. Make it all better, gonna make it through the night. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. Gonna kiss you on the nose, gonna hold you real tight. Make it all better, gonna make it through the night. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. Chasing all my nightmares, 'cause my daydreams haunt me. I see them standing right there. Come on, try to find me. I'm tired of chasing, so tired of chasing all my nightmares. I think it's time to kiss them goodnight. Thank you.
Ooh, Jackie June here on Rock On Radio.
Corey Hiltman on the keys.
I love that one. That's so
Thank
great.
you. Thank
Corey
you so
Hiltman.
much.
Hiltman.
And you see it
Man,
written. It's easier.
I saw it written.
I know.
Jody Weber says, great show
Yeah.
tonight.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Jody thinks we had a great show.
I'm
Have a
glad.
great show.
I think we did.
We're still here,
Yeah.
at least for another
So-
17 minutes.
Yeah, still a little bit of time.
Actually, 16 minutes. Time
Who's
just
counting?
time flies when you're having rum.
It does.
For you anyway.
Speaking of shows and other things, though, I actually have a solo show coming up in 2 weeks, September 26th, in
Oh.
Drum. It's a gypsy bar in New York City,
Ooh.
East Village.
It's a gypsy bar.
Yeah, it's apparently a really cool place. I haven't been, but it sounds really cool.
Bunch of tinkas.
Drum.
Gypsy bar. What exactly is a gypsy bar?
I don't know. Like, you know,
You'll find out.
Carnival, Mardi Gras, a little mix of that stuff.
Got a
Sounds like
theme.
somewhere
But they do a lot of genres.
I should
and
wake
things.
up. Yeah. I've been to some bars in New York City, boy. I can tell you.
I bet.
I,
Do you deliver there too?
You
Just South Amboy, apparently.
I was a UPS driver for 20 years. I did deliver in Staten,
Oh,
Staten
okay.
Island.
Okay, it's right across. Okay, right across from. Yeah, bridge.
I delivered a. There's these apartments called
So
the,
awkward.
the Ebbets Avenue Apartments. Okay, and they're in apparently a bad section. I'll let you compose yourself while I'm telling this story. She is so red right now, like she's gonna explode.
Because sometimes I just say things that make zero sense.
That's why I love you.
That's
too.
true. Oh. Keep going. Just don't mind me.
So I go to this apartment. I've been working for UPS for exactly 30 days. Made the union. The weekend I was home. I come back that Monday. They tell me I got to go to Staten Island. Turns out I didn't have to go to Staten Island, but until they got caught sending me there. by the union. They were sending me to Staten Island. So, anyway, I go there and they send me to these Ebbets Avenue apartments, and I go walking in, and I've got 4 or 5 stops on a hand truck. Guard looks at me, says, "Where do you think you're going?"
Hmm.
I said, "I got 4 or 5 different apartments I got to deliver." He goes, "Think you're going alone?"
Oh God.
I said, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Wait a minute." Goes into the office, straps on a gun
What?
like in the Old West, and says, "All right." He says, "All right, let's go." I was like, "Where am I? Where am I going? And why am I in this handbasket?"
Oh, seriously.
So yeah, so that
Frightening.
was my experience in Staten Island.
Oh, man.
Then the next day, they sent me to New Dorp in
New
Staten Island.
Dorp?
New Dorp.
Is that like a neighborhood in Staten Island?
DORP. Yeah, it's right along the water, and the streets are so narrow.
Oh God.
I literally
Driving like a
stepped
truck.
onto the top step, like I'm stepping out of the truck,
Yeah.
and stepped onto the top step, leaned over, opened the door, and put the package in.
Oh my God.
True story. True
Wow.
story.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. Designed for UPS drivers.
They were only wide enough for 1 car. You couldn't even people that
Oh
lived
my
on the street couldn't
God.
even park their car there.
Must be like an old neighborhood.
It was old something. All right. So you have Tiffany
Yeah.
coming up.
Got
What
a
else
lot
you
of
have?
stuff coming up actually. Yeah. So next weekend I'm playing the Liberty Music Fest. That's out in Bensalem,
Ooh, nice.
Pennsylvania, which is pretty cool.
Where's that at?
It's at
No, I know where Ben Salem is. Where's the festival?
Broken Goblet Brewery.
Oh, you're playing at Broken
Oh,
Goblet?
Yeah.
What a great place.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh.
It's like a 3-day festival. My set's on Saturday night. I think like 8:30.
You're playing Music Fest.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll be there Saturday.
And I'll be in Myrtle Beach.
Ah,
Aw.
well, I have more. So 2 days later, I'm playing at Roxy and Duke's in Denellen. I'm opening for Melissa
nice.
Otero.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, she's good too.
yeah, I'm
she's
excited to open for her. And then the following weekend, I'm playing the Asbury Park Porch Fest.
Oh,
So,
Porch Fest.
Got myself a porch.
That's great.
Our
Yeah.
good friend Dave Vargo is playing
I'm sure
Porch Fest.
Yeah, he is.
Do you know where
He
your porch
booked
is
me.
yet? Oh, we
Um,
did? Okay.
Yeah, he's the one who booked me. So I thought I had a porch, and then they retracted the email. So I think they're still working on the
Finding a porch
on
for
the
you?
porch.
Nice.
But yeah, so I'll be playing Porch Fest on the 28th. What else do I have booked? Oh God, I'm going to be doing a couple of Philly shows as
Are they
well.
on your website too?
Okay.
They are
Mhm.
as they come in. I definitely update my website. I update my Facebook page. I
Great.
try to promote on my Instagram as well. So
Oh, I'm playing with you in Philly. Where's that? again?
yeah, that's going to be November 2nd, I
November
think, at the
2nd, yeah.
Thirsty Soul.
Thirsty
I
Soul.
think. Yeah,
Thirsty Soul?
it's a small little venue in Philly.
Trying to think of where that. I've never heard of that.
I think
one.
it's in
Where's
South
that?
Philly. South Philly.
Hmm.
I think that's in November. Yeah.
Wow. So you get a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, I kept telling myself, I'm just gonna do one show a month. I'm gonna keep it, and that just didn't.
I remember
stick.
when you told me that.
Yeah, I told Corey that too. I was like, I'm gonna take it back a notch. But no, I love performing live.
Mhm.
So I try really hard to, do it as
Yeah,
much as I
yeah.
can.
Awesome.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I miss gigging on a regular basis. You know?
Yeah.
I enjoy it myself. So when somebody shared a memory from 5 years ago when I was in my blues band. We did the Bordentown Cranberry Festival,
Mm-hmm.
and they posted a video, the entire video of the song that we did,
Cool.
which is really cool.
Nice.
I love that band,
Mm-hmm.
but all things come to an end,
Oh,
so it happens.
I
Door,
guess it
window.
does.
Know what I mean?
you
I'm not going to get emotional.
know.
No tears. No
Reunion
tears.
tour?
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen. Kind of like the Eagles when freezes over. So you alluded to earlier in the evening, and we don't have a lot of time left,
Sure,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to belabor the point. But you alluded to some things that you've said this evening in this interview, kind of lend me to believe that you have a possibly, and I'm not saying I don't see why, because you don't seem it to me, but it seems to me like when it comes to yourself, you have a confidence issue.
That would be accurate.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely have struggled with self-esteem. I've struggled with, and I'm very open about this, anxiety and depression. And I think that I've also grew. I think we're in a different place right now when it comes to music in terms of I always thought I had to look a certain way and be a certain type and fit a certain mold. And if I wasn't that, then what was the point? What was the point of making music? What was the point of getting out there and performing? And I think social media gets a bad rep, but I think it's also allowed for people to put themselves out there that maybe wouldn't have had that opportunity in the past. And it's I think that there's a lot more body positive movements going on. I think that with artists like Adele who came out that didn't quite, fit the mold of, looking like, the Britney Spears of the world, which there's nothing wrong with that either. I think that everyone deserves a chance to be involved in music, but I never thought that it would be possible for me. So eventually, like I said, I just kind of gave it a shot, and I'm continuing to give it a shot and see what happens. But I love it so much. I can't imagine not doing it. It's great.
You know, you're right. No, you're right. You're 100% correct. I mean, there are, unfortunately, in the entertainment business,
Mhm.
there are so many, and there are too many people who, and I like to blame television because all they show you are these, the quote unquote, what their version
Yeah.
Star.
of
Mhm.
star
Yeah.
or beautiful
Yeah.
or
Talented.
marketable or talented is.
Yes.
And the record companies or whatever they are these days, more
Yeah.
like arms of distribution arms of
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I what they find in artists, I listen to this crap. And as my friend in Ireland said when I was there, one of the rare things I remember, it's crap. And it's that they put on the radio today. There are so many artists like yourself that have this talent and I used to say on this program all the time that the talent pool, not pool, with two O's, the talent pool from Keyport down to Seaside is so deep. And there's so many venues and so many places for people to embrace artists. And I've had the honor of jamming with many of the Jersey Shore's finest musicians,
Yeah.
or doing background percussion or something I've done for these people. And I often wonder, what is that crap on the radio and why aren't they signed? Why, classic point, right? The Williams boy. Why isn't he?
Right.
I mean, he's in Nashville
Right.
now,
He is.
but just this week,
Right.
he's coming back.
Seminar.
Everybody, don't get nervous.
Don't get nervous.
But here's a guy that writes songs where he kind of like in the Bob Seger, Bruce Springsteen vein, where he can paint these pictures in your head with his lyrics, and you could say, "Oh man, I did that when I was a kid. Oh, I remember
Wow.
that." And his music is just incredible. Wow. His new album, Then and Now, I didn't think anything could top Rhodes, and I'm not saying that this does, but it's every bit as good.
Right.
And it's why. So, kudos to you for not quitting. Kudos for you to gathering the strength to exercise whatever demons you have inside that take you to the point where you feel you can't do it.
Thank you.
There are so many. Look at opera singers.
hmm
These women are wearing horns and tin bras. For God's sake, Carmen Miranda wore fruit on her head. I mean, things happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got to come. One of the things that I learned in this business is you have got to have thick skin.
And I'm learning that little by little.
Because you were going to be told no.
Yeah.
and you're going to be told you shouldn't, and you're going to be told. And what you got to do is, and to this day, and these two will tell you, I question, myself as to, is this anybody even listening? Is anybody paying attention?
Right.
Does anybody even want to come on this program? I mean, they must. We're booked in through the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
But I find myself, you're going to question yourself,
Yeah.
but the answer always has to be, I do it because I want to.
Yeah. And that's
You
what
know?
brings me back. I definitely go. I mean, Corey's received many text messages from me being like, I'm quitting. I can't do it. We're
not performing tonight.
that's it. We're not doing it. Because I definitely still have my moments of like, what am I doing? Does anybody care? Like, what is the point of this? But I think a lot of the reaction I've had from people about how some of like my lyrics have maybe made them feel or touched them or made them feel like they're not alone, even if that's one person, that's pretty cool. Because that's what music has always been for me. It's always been a source of comfort, and as well as a source of fun and entertainment and getting me out of the funk that I could be in.
When I was a kid, if I had a bad day, I would come home and put on my headphones and listen to side one of Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin.
Right.
Took it all away, washed it all away.
Music has that effect.
Yes,
Tell us about
it
that dance
does.
routine, girl.
Number 2,
Dance recital.
Oh yeah.
dance recital girl.
There's a girl who's using one of my songs in her dance recital for her competitions. Yeah, it's kind of
Well,
cool.
I thought it was really
Yeah,
cool. You
that's
told
very
her.
cool.
They
That's
they
very
contacted
cool.
her and told her like we were so her daughter was so inspired by the song and wanted to create a dance to it.
Yeah, so
Do
that
it for
she's
recital.
yeah.
Now, if that doesn't keep you going,
It
Jackie
does, and
June,
it made me cry because it's like they chose of all the songs that this little girl, she's a little 8-year-old girl, could have chose. So she's out in Pennsylvania. I'm definitely gonna go, watch her perform it.
the Broken Goblet's cool. You're gonna love it.
I'm excited. Yeah, that's next weekend.
Oh, yeah, they're
I'm
at-
so excited.
They're at their brand new location. That's when I got the gout.
Oh no.
That's-
Yeah. I wasn't there, but you.
On that
I started. No, I was in a chili
Too many
contest
beer.
at the Broken Goblet. and-
Okay.
And they've got this peppermint stout. That is, you think
Mm.
peppermint stout, but you
Yeah.
really don't taste the peppermint.
Oh,
but whatever it is
It's really good.
off the charts, delicious.
And it rhymes
And-
with gout.
And I had like
perfect.
yes,
Perfect.
and I had like 4 of those. And then
That's fine.
then one of the prizes for placing in the contest,
Yeah.
they gave you 2 big bottles of their brew, and they were like
Nice.
this. So I drank one of those throughout the week, and then the following weekend I was in another chili contest at JJ Biddings in Woodbridge, and they have this, and they got this stout that's outstanding too. So I drank.
Nice.
I had like 4 of them, and I drank about a total of 10 beers over the course of the week. And I really don't drink beer that much
Sure.
anymore. This thing, I know my leg is swollen. I got all this pain in
Oh
my knee. I'm like,
no.
I had to go to the orthopedist. They drained out like 41
Oh my
cc's of
God.
fluid, and I got there. And
Was
he's
it all
like-
beer?
And he looks at me. He says, "Yeah."
Put it back in the bottle. Put it back.
He looks at me. Says, "Son, you got gout." Gout? What the heck is that?
Yeah.
Stout
You know?
gout.
Oh man.
Right. So I was like, "Geez." So, but yeah, you'll like Broken Goblet. But you can never. Don't give up.
Thank you.
Don't give up. Only you can say when.
Yeah.
Because if you give up, you don't know how close you were. For all you know, you could have been this close, and if you
Yeah.
walk away, you'll
I
never
know. And I try to think about how much I've accomplished in just about a year. So
There you go.
I'm pretty stoked to see what's to come.
That's right. Because today's music world, the climate, because the record companies are less involved, the climate is much
Yeah.
easier for people of all different races, creeds, colors, shapes, and sizes to be able to get their stuff out
Yeah.
there. So, well, thank you guys. We got to
Thank you
wrap it
so
up.
much.
Thank
This is great.
Thanks for
This
hanging
is
out
so
with
exciting.
us.
Yeah, thank you.
We heard from Dave the Rave. Unfortunately, Jesse Dayton
Yeah.
blew us off.
I don't know. Put a song in
no.
that somewhere.
So
He's probably writing a song.
Yep. Must be.
right. So, Engineer Art, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All
Another
right.
Sunday.
Producer Claire, thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
There we go.
Rock on.
And next week, we're off.
Yes.
because I will be in Myrtle Beach.
Nice. Have fun.
I'll be back the following week though. So
Gotcha.
when our guest is somebody,
Yes.
Cool.
because I don't remember.
It's Carol Lester.
Actually, Carol Lester.
Lester.
There you go.
Mhm.
September 22nd. Tune in though. The extensions. We did a
Mhm.
special show with them
Replay.
through the week. We will replay that this coming Sunday.
Awesome.
Brian Eric and the Extensions, big release party September 20th at Asbury Lanes. So good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for making the trip. Until
Thank
then,
you.
rock on!
Woo!
Woo!